In this video, I'm going to paint all of the secondary colors. So that's orange, violet, and green. En este video voy a pintar los colores secundarios, que son anaranjado, violeta, y verde. So I'll start with orange. And for the secondary colors, you have to mix them first and then make your tint and your shade. So para los colores secundarios, los tienes que mezclar primero y después hacer el tinte y la sombra de cada uno. It only got dirty. So to make orange, you need red and yellow. So I'm going to take a pretty big scoop of yellow because I want to make sure I have enough. Wipe your palette knife or whatever you're using to mix before you put it into the other color. Pretty big scoop of red, bastante amarillo y bastante rojo, y los mezclas. When you mix it, you have to kind of look at it and see, does it need more yellow? Does it need more red? So if it looks too yellow-orange, you add more red. If it looks too similar to red, like too red-orange, then you add more yellow. So I think I'm gonna add a little bit more yellow. So cuando mezcles el color, si ves que es muy rojo, pues le pones más amarillo. Si ves que es muy amarillo, le falta rojo, le pones más rojo. Para mí parecía como que necesitaba un poco más de amarillo. Okay, so there's my orange, anaranjado. Ya está listo y ahora voy a hacer el tinte y la sombra. Orange is ready. Now I'm going to make the tint and the shade. So you start the same for the tint. Start with white first. And then take some of that orange you just mixed and add it to the white to make your tint. Then you'll make your shade. This time, take some of that orange, put it to the side. Okay, and add a tiny bit of black to start. Just a little bit of black. Mix it. It might look a little brown. That is normal. Okay, so el tinte, el matiz, la sombra, the tint, the hue, and the shade. And now I can paint the orange. So there's orange. And now I'm going to do violet. Violet is just purple, ¿ok? Ahora voy a mezclar los colores para violeta, que es púrpura, lo mismo. To make violet, we're going to use our regular blue, but instead of using red like we've been using so far, we're going to use magenta, which looks a little pink. So to make violet, you mix red and blue, but in our case, we're going to mix blue with the magenta, so it looks a little more of a vibrant purple, okay? So vamos a mezclar, para mezclar violeta o púrpura, se mezcla rojo y azul. En nuestro caso vamos a utilizar el azul y un color que se llama magenta, que es un poco como rosado, y eso produce un color púrpura un poco más vibrante. So I'm going to start with big scoop of magenta. About the same amount of blue. Cantidades iguales de magenta y de azul. Parece que le faltó más magenta porque se ve muy azul. It looks a little too blue. It needs more of the magenta. So I'm going to add some more. Looks like the magenta, you really need a lot of it. So start with a little bit less blue than you think you need. Still looks a little blue. Wow, we're gonna add more magenta. Okay, so este color magenta es como muy claro. So hay que utilizar bastante. So no uses tanto azul para empezar, como yo lo hice. Okay. Okay, that looks better. Se ve mejor. Ahora el tinte y la sombra. So now the purple I think is ready. I'm gonna make the tint. So take white and scoop up some of that purple I mixed. Mix it into the white. If your tint looks too white, it just means you need to add a little more of the color, okay? Si se ve muy pálido el color, solo agrégale más. Okay, that's better. Mejor. Y ahora la sombra. Voy a tomar un poco de este al lado. Taking some of that purple to the side. And adding just a tiny bit of black. Bien poquito negro porque como vemos este púrpura es muy claro. Just a tiny bit of black because obviously we just saw this purple is like very light. And I think I could add a little more. Creo que le puedo agregar un poquito más de negro. Okay. And now I have my tint, hue, shade. Tinte, matiz y sombra. Y ya está listo para pintar. And now the last secondary color is green. El último color secundario es el